What's up? This is BobBobson6868, and this is another video where I talk about how much I miss Black Ops. And just thinking back to all the Black Ops videos I saw, and a lot of the complaints people had. I mean, a lot of people were complaining about the colors. I mean, seriously, they make a near perfect Call of Duty, and you're gonna complain about the colors? Oh, they only use browns and grays. It's like, it's so dumb. Who cares what colors they use? It looks realistic. It's not like it's grayscale. It's just such a dumb thing to complain about. I mean, if you're seriously complaining about the colors, then that means there's no other huge problems that you have to complain about. And I think it was just stupid. And I think a lot of people took Black Ops for granted. And just talk about this gameplay a little bit. Sure, people aren't going to like it, but that's their problem, not mine. Just because I'm using Ghost and the Galil with the suppressor. I mean, it's a good combination. And this was my first and only gameplay with dogs twice in one game. I came so close so many times. I could just never get them twice. I'd get to get them once, and then I would be on a 10 kill streak or a 9 kill streak, and I'd always get killed. And it's frustrating, but I'm glad I did it at least once. And this is the game, so obviously got a good game in store. I'm gonna pick up some other guns, and you'll notice on both of them really that I could have done better, but I had a lot of kills stolen from me. I had like 5 or 6 in a row when I was on a 10 kill streak that I just got assist after assist after assist, and I was frustrated. Well, that's okay, and get more into why I miss Black Ops. This is one thing I don't understand. I know they're made by different companies, so they have their own ideas, but why is it in Black Ops for 9 kills you get a Blackbird? Okay, and a Blackbird, while it may be overpowered, and I only believe it's overpowered because it has no counter. Everything has a counter, but Blackbird has no counter. Ghost doesn't help. You can't shoot it down. You're just screwed. If they have a Blackbird, there is absolutely nothing you can do except outplay them. And I mean, you can't say if you have a Blackbird up, you're just gonna destroy everyone. Because I've gone on huge kill streaks with the other team had a Blackbird in the air. When it comes down to it, it's gonna be player skill or connection speed that's gonna determine the victor in any gunfight. But Blackbirds obviously give you a huge advantage. Now you go to Modern Warfare 3, and what is it, like 11? Now it's 11 point streak, which is easier to get than a 9 kill streak. But still, it takes more, and you get less. I mean, the advanced UAV is like the dumbest, stupidest thing ever. It's the UAV, except for it shows you which way they're facing. Like, that's so important. What is it? I think it's the little helicopter you fly. That shows you better than the advanced UAV. So I mean, is it really even that advanced? I don't think so. I think they should have included a Blackbird again, because I mean, again, Black Ops is in the past, so now we're 20 or 30 years in the future or whatever. I'm not sure on the timelines of these two games, but you're far into the future and your technology went backwards. It doesn't make sense. And so I definitely miss the Blackbirds. They were so great, and anytime you got one, you could almost always get dogs, unless you're me, because I always got too excited. And of course I miss the dogs. I think I mentioned that in my last video. The dogs are just the ultimate kill streak, and I could attain it. I could get the dog kill streak, and I got it 150 or so times, or I don't even remember. No, not that many. I think it was close to 100 times I got dogs, and that's pretty sweet. A lot of people couldn't get it, and so I felt like I was better than a lot of people. Not that I'm great in any way, but now I'm on Warfare 3. I don't even ever use the assault package because you can't live. I mean, I know there's people out there who are much better than me who can live and they can get high kill streaks, but I can't do it. Every time I kill a guy, there's 3 guys either with him that kill me, or there's a guy in front of me and a guy behind me, or, you know, you're just always surrounded, and it always seems like you're playing 6-on-6. You kill a guy and 3 guys are around you. How does that math make sense? How is the whole team right on you? Because of the spawning system is the problem. You know, they do the revenge spawn, and then the whole team will spawn on him, and it just screws you over, and it's so pathetic. It's ridiculous. So I haven't gotten any good kill streaks on Modern Warfare 3. I will use the support class, and I'll usually use like UAV, and I really like the what the hell is it called? The you know, the care package that blows up, the decoy, and you know, I can either go advanced UAV or stealth airstrike, which the stealth airstrike doesn't make any sense. If it's support, why is it allowing you to get kills off it? It doesn't make sense. And I kind of do really enjoy the specialist, but mostly I'll play bare bones. And I never played bare bones or anything else, but on Modern Warfare 3, bare bones is my favorite thing to play. So another thing I miss about Black Ops is actually knowing where people are going to spawn, and I've gotten better at it in Modern Warfare 3, but God, they just revenge spawn people too much, and it just never works out good for you in the end. So let's see, what else is there? You know, guns. You know, all the guns are pretty similar, really. Black Ops had, you know, your good guns and your bad guns, and I guess Modern Warfare 3 is pretty much the same. Is there any guns specifically I missed from Black Ops? I definitely missed the Galil. Galil was nice, and the AUG was nice, and obviously the FAMAS. Now we have no FAMAS. And for SMGs, I really missed the 74U. I know everybody said it was overpowered, but I loved it. And I guess really for shotguns, I didn't like them very much, so I don't miss any of those. And you know, I really miss the L96. I love the L96. It's my favorite sniper rifle, probably from any Call of Duty. I mean, the Intervention was pretty sweet, but I never got into Modern Warfare 2. So, and then let's see, what do they have? I do miss, you know what, I was thinking about this the other day at work. What happened to dual mags? Why did they take dual mags out? Dual mags was one of my favorite attachments. You know, you could have freaking two clips at once, and it changed super fast. I mean, I know you can have sleight of hand, but it's not the same. I want my dual mags. I mean, in the future, does tape cease to exist? They can't tape 2 magazines together? Just, it kind of, I don't know. The differences in the game sometimes seem childish to me. In, you know, they brought in a lot of cool new stuff for Black Ops. You know, you had the wager matches. And what do they have in wager matches? One in the chamber, gun game, sticks and stones, and sharpshooter. Okay. Now, they don't have any of these modes on Modern Warfare 3 in the playlists. But if you go to split screen or system link, or, you know, pretty much just a private match, they have one in the chamber and gun game. So obviously they felt like these games were popular, or they were good enough, but they didn't want to have an online, you know, just where anybody could play against each other on them. And it just makes me feel like, why are they jealous because they didn't come up with the idea? It just seems like, why couldn't they just include that? And maybe they will in the future, who knows? But right now they're pretty much useless. And so, you know, I didn't play a lot of them, but wager matches were fun. And you know, that's another thing to miss. Why do they have to take that out? And again, like I said, I know it's different people who are making the games, but if they include something good that's popular, people like it, it works, why take it out? I mean, I really do like the survival mode. I hated zombies. They could throw zombies away forever for all I care. And survival mode is much better, I think. But then, you know, what was zombies? 4 on the computer. You could play, you and 3 friends could play against the computer. Now you go to Modern Warfare 3, and it's only you and a friend. You can only play 2 players against the computer. What's the point in that? I mean, it doesn't even make sense to me. Why would they downgrade the amount of players? Just kind of stupid. And then I don't necessarily understand the survival modes, because each map, if you haven't played, each map has different waves of enemies, so they aren't all the same difficulty. Some maps get harder sooner, some maps, you know, are easy for a long time. You know, I miss the host not being worse on Black Ops. If you were host, you could do good. On Modern Warfare 3, if you're host, you're screwed. And that's just promoting people to quit. You know, I'll quit, and I'll find out I'm host, and I'm like, see, that's why I sucked so bad. At least in that match. But, you know, in Black Ops, there was no reason to quit if you were host. In Modern Warfare 3, if you're host, they'll make you suck. And so, well, this one was sober, and I went 46 and 5, I think. And I know I didn't play the objective, and I know I used Ghost, and I know I used a silenced weapon. And if you don't like it, you can suck it. And it's 45 and 8.